Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. A little while ago I did a video featuring 25 different ACNH island themes to help you out when it comes to figuring out what island theme to do next. I'm back with 25 more, so if there wasn't an island theme in that video, maybe there will be one in this one. And if you haven't already watched that one, I will link it below so that you can get a full overview of all of the island themes that I've looked at. Huge thank you to all of the creators that are involved in this video. Please go and check them out. They are so imaginative and creative. But without further ado, let's get started. For number one, we're going to talk about pastel kidcore, as demonstrated by the lovely Tay.Crossing's beautiful island of Dewdrop. Tay has a full island tour on her YouTube channel if you need to see more, which trust me you do. This theme is perfect if you love all of the adorable kidcore aspects, but you don't want to commit to the bold colours of traditional kidcore. If you want to do this theme, think of everything cute in lots of muted pastel colours. Yellows, pinks, blues, greens all work perfectly. There are so many great custom codes out there for this theme, including great filler designs as well. You can also take inspiration from your own childhood when it comes to build ideas. Think schools, tree houses, and lots of play areas. Our next island theme is something that I feel is severely underrated, and that is scientific futuristic. We are on Kara.com's island, and this is amazing. Kara has created an island strongly inspired from science and technology. It has everything from robots, a research lab, and even a power plant. I personally love the science fair. It's so cute and adorable. This theme is great, and you can really embrace the theme both with your outside decorating and your interior decorating. And what makes this even better is there are some villagers who are absolutely perfect for this island. Pietri, of course, and there's a few other little robots out there. I also love the blue and white theme they've gone for throughout this island, as it helps it make it feel more cohesive and futuristic. Such a unique idea, and I would love to see more of this. For number three, we are on this wonderful island called Ghost Town, created by ACNH.Dream Team. This is a Western inspired island filled with lots of builds that would be at home on the set of a John Wayne film. I really love immersive theming on islands, and this is definitely one of them. You could get your cowboy hat on and fit right in here. The builds are perfect, from the saloon to the jail. There is even a great desert build here too, which is right at home. If you're thinking of doing a fun theme like this, I definitely recommend giving it a go. Just be prepared to place a lot of sand. The next island theme is Overgrown City. This one was created by Nitsa aka r.of.crete on Instagram. Maybe you're tired of creating cute and cozy islands all the time. If that's you, why not try your hand at this theme? This uses a lot more industrial colours, think about rust, greys, browns, and gives you the opportunity to challenge yourself with some city-style building. I love this theme as because it's overgrown, you can still add in natural areas and get to use our beloved wheat fields. There are so many great city and road paths out there, which would be a perfect fit for this theme, and Nitsa has really added to the vibe of this island by setting it in a rainstorm. For number five, we are heading to my music festival island. You may recognize this one, and there is a full tour available on my channel and some build videos as well. I love the idea of turning your island into a music festival, and you could make this theme unique to you depending on what music you like. I picked to go for a Glastonbury or Woodstock inspired festival, hence lots of bright colours and a hint of flower power throughout. If you decide to attempt this theme, you must include the festival staples such as portaloos, tents, and of course the music stages, but you can really pick your own colour scheme and style with this sort of island. In at number 6, we have a City in the Sky island, and this was created by JJ's Cozy Corner on YouTube. It is a really interesting take on an island theme, and it's set on the premise that everything is built above the clouds. Josh did a fantastic perspective build here, and it really does help feel that you are elevated far above the clouds. The custom design path, combined with the vines and the clever terraforming, makes this island possible. I really love the color palette they've chosen as well. The white and the pastel colors helps it have an airy feel. Very interesting. This could be a great take on a fairy core island if you're struggling to think of which direction to go in, but just don't fall down. Next up, we have another wonderful island idea that you can put your own stamp on. This is Sam Joe Crossing's amusement park. There are so many variations you could do with this theme, including even making a replica of your own favorite theme park. I've seen lots of Disney parks in the past. Now that we have the plaza furniture, making these islands is even easier. Sam Joe has taken a very cute approach to this theme with lots of pink and blue, and she has some great builds including a lazy river, and I also love her addition of the space camp. This theme may feel daunting, but believe in yourself and just have fun, like you would at your favorite roller coaster. You may be wondering by now, why hasn't she mentioned one of the OG themes? Well, here it is. Here is Kidcore. This island was created by the lovely Canada Crossing. Now, Kidcore is one of the island themes that I am scared to try, but you should definitely give it a go. I would say most of us have been to a city, so we know what to build. This island has some great shops, including a Starbucks or coffee shop, and a city skyline. Of course, a road path is a must for this style of island, but I love to see these city islands with lots of clutter, lots of kind of open roads, and just generally things that you would expect to see in a city. It's just really, really nice to walk around these islands and see what people have come up with, what their ideal city would look like. Get ready to be transported to somewhere hot. For number 9, we have a Moroccan themed island. This was created by Mina.fu, and this theme is one that requires a lot of sand placement, but boy, it's worth it. This island is a perfect contrast between the sprawling deserts and the well thought out themed builds. By using all of the castle walls, it really feels like you're exploring through the Moroccan bazaars, and who knows what you might find there. If you are a pattern fan, you can also go to town, combining contrasting patterns to really help keep that theme going throughout. I have a full tour of this island on my channel, so if you want to see more for some inspiration, definitely check it out. Our next island is another take on kidcore. This time it's abandoned kidcore. Kidcore is definitely a versatile theme, and the wonderful AJ just keeps coming up with great ideas, and she's done a fabulous job on this island. By adding the abandoned element to this concept, you are able to adapt typical kidcore builds and put a rougher edge on them. Contrasting bright colours with a lot of rusted and industrial items will also help create that abandoned feeling. Adding wheat fields, flowers, and weeds will also contribute to an overgrown feeling, which works great for this idea. As with the other kidcore themes, the cute custom designs are a must too, so don't forget about them. Overall, this theme looks like a lot of fun. We are heading to a much more adult themed island next. If you're in need of a retreat and enjoy yourself a little bit of grape juice, why not consider making a vineyard themed island, inspired by places like Italy and Napa Valley. Crossing has created a lovely island with lots of nods to a winemaking region. This theme is closely linked to farmcore, and you can definitely add in some farm areas, just don't forget the grapes. Some musts for this theme are pergolas, barrels, and you can even find custom designed grapes. Arden has been really creative with this theme and even included a grape stomping area. I love it. In at number 12, we are visiting a theme that is perfect for you if you love gardens and flowers. This is a botanical garden island created by Sarah Maybe. Builds for this theme are going to be structured, symmetrical, and filled with flowers. You don't necessarily have to stick with one colour scheme for this island, as it would be fun to have different colours for different areas and gardens within the island. I think it would be also really interesting to play with different kinds of garden types. You might have more overgrown ideas, such as a secret garden, to more structured gardens, like a statue garden. There is lots of different possibilities, and this island showcases that perfectly with elegant pond areas, a garden wedding, and even a giant tree. I would also love to see more greenhouses in Animal Crossing. There is a speed build on my channel if you want to find out how to make one. The next island we are visiting also has a lot of flowers, and that's because this is Medicore. Now Medicore is quite similar to Springcore, however this theme is more natural and focuses on fields of flowers. Instead of filling the island with lots of builds, the creator of this island, Caro, has focused on the simple beauty of flowers and the terraforming. Because of this, the whole island has a nice open feel despite it being filled with absolutely millions of flowers. If you consider doing this theme, don't forget to add lots of picnic areas so you and your residents can enjoy the serene fields and lovely weather. This next island could not be more different from the last if it tried. This is a cyberpunk themed island. When I visited this island, it was honestly like nothing I had seen before. All of the different areas were segregated and there were so many different bright colours. The creator has managed to perfectly capture the feeling of futurism and surrealism and still make it feel like a city or island. Although some of the builds may be simple in their execution, the way that they look is something else. And it really did not feel like Animal Crossing. So if you feel like something that is way outside of the box, this is definitely a theme for you. Number 16 is sticking with a slightly more surreal and darker theme, as this is a dystopian city. The creator has really embraced the idea of what would be left behind should there be some kind of horrific event. The island is truly falling to pieces and it all feels really, really gritty. I feel the choice of furniture and the colours is very smart. There's lots of greys, only the occasional pop of colour, and the villager homes all keep with that colour scheme, so it ties together nicely. I also love the custom designs they have chosen, and they have been so clever with the way they have added lots of graffiti at every opportunity. As much as I appreciate this theme and it's fun to look at, this is an island I definitely won't be moving into anytime soon if I can avoid it. Okay, it's time for something a bit more lighter and cheerful. Welcome to camp themed islands. Now in the UK we don't really have summer camps, but I've seen a fair few American TV shows and movies, so I'm fully aware of what summer camps entail, and Storybrooke ACNH has really brought to life, and it is just what I imagined. This island is jam-packed with all of the fun summer activities you would expect to find, and it is perfectly contrasted with this gorgeous natural setting. So many trees, it feels very foresty. Everything is on brand and cohesive, and she's chosen the perfect colours, and there's even matching log cabins. Honestly, I would be packing a suitcase right now if it was possible to attend for the summer. It looks so fun. If you're a fan of everything pink, why not create an island based on the pinkest time of year, Sakura season? Crossing has created a magical pink city. You could do this in a number of ways, and it would definitely work for a more natural island too. However, this structured path is just stunning. I love the way that all of the cherry blossom leaves have been pushed to the side of the road. So cute. Cherie has also made great use of the trees to make sure that they form part of focal points in her builds. The island is filled with lots of cute pink buildings, including a pretty amazing castle. And there really is something romantic about this time of year in the game, and it would be the perfect time to host a wedding. If you love a natural island but typical forest core themes aren't for you, why not try jungle core? This theme is a wonderful opportunity to let your terraforming go wild, literally. Setting this island in summer is also a great idea, so you get the luscious green colour, which works great with the array of foliage, vines, bushes and trees that have been used here. I also love to see the contrast of the bright tropical flowers with the green too. It really helps make it feel like you're in a real jungle. When doing this theme, don't forget about the details like the wildlife, and I would definitely recommend keeping the museum in a tent for this one. It will just add to that jungle theme. Another nature-inspired island is this wonderful desert town created by Sage.Shenanigans. Yes, this will involve placing down lots of sand again, but look at this, it is so stunning. This island really transports you and makes you feel like you're taking a road trip to the Grand Canyon. The sporadic buildings, a few little shops here and there, combined with the amazing natural terraforming for this island, is simply perfection. We also need to appreciate the absolutely breathtaking Grand Canyon build here, or at least I think that's what it's supposed to be. I hate to imagine how long it took to get the furniture together, but this really does make the perfect photo spot. There's also some amazing campsites. The museum looks great. There's just so many things to see here, and it is really reminiscent of what it would feel like to be stuck in the desert. Next up, we are visiting an island which is very nostalgic of 2020, and this is of course Normcore. If you want to challenge yourself and take your gameplay a bit slower, then this might be a great island idea for you. Add an extra level of challenge by only using in-game paths, which is a definite signature style of Normcore. I don't know if I would be able to resist, but I think that just visiting this island again really does make you realize, actually, the in-game paths are quite good. I love seeing this theme, and it really brings me back to when I first got the game, so it's always refreshing to see. If you are a mermaid fan, then you will love this next theme. This is a mermaid-inspired island, and when I first saw this island, I thought it was a perfect place for all of the mer people to live. It is quite a structured island, and it has lots of rivers and waterfalls. The colour scheme is lovely. It's got lots of pastel colours and sand, of course. Vampire Lady has also used shells perfectly. It feels like they are a true building commodity here, and it even looks like they've made them into fencing, which is what you would expect with being underwater. The castle is also a standout build here. It is huge. Our next two islands are seasonal islands based on times of the year. First up, we have the island of Candy Corn, created by May Plays, who you should definitely go and subscribe to on YouTube. This island is jam-packed with Halloween-themed builds and has a slightly spooky edge, but not too spooky. The entrance is amazing with the pumpkin perspective build. I love how creative that is. There is a perfect sprinkling of pumpkins everywhere, which is a definite must for any Halloween theme. Some more standout builds are the perspective town build and the carnival, which I would avoid if you're not a clown fan. There is so many different ways to do Halloween themed islands, and this one is more natural, but I also love the structured Halloween towns too. If Halloween is your favourite time of year, you should definitely celebrate by creating your own island. The next seasonal island is, of course, Christmas. I know Christmas may have just passed and it might be the last thing on your mind, but this really is a lovely theme to do. Helly Blue from Twitch has created a lovely Christmas-inspired town, and there are so many holiday themes you can do if you do decide to do a Christmas town, including tree farms, Christmas markets, and my personal fave on this island is just a little hot cocoa truck to keep your bones warm. The little details of the Christmas trees, drop baubles, helps it feel even more festive. There are lots of wintry themed custom designs, and Helly Blue has picked a wonderful snowy town path for her island, and it looks wonderful. However you decide to do this theme, you might choose a different colour scheme or more natural Christmas town. Just make sure you include lots and lots of Christmas furniture and Christmas trees, and it will look wonderful. One of the things that I love about being within the ACNH community is meeting lots of different people from all around the world, and using your island you can really celebrate your own culture. Animalcrossing has done just this by creating an island inspired by her country of Mexico. I have never been lucky enough to visit this country, but this is exactly how I imagine it. There are lots of bright pops of colour here, and the custom designs are very fitting. The entrance is probably one of my favourite areas too. If you really want to make an island that represents you and what you're all about, then doing a country-inspired theme really is perfect. It also helps because you will know what is right and what kind of fits what builds to do, so you can take from your own experiences. The final theme we are looking at is an abandoned natural town. This was created by Biscuit from Balduina, and this is a much more rural take on the abandoned islands we have seen already. And I would say it is quite similar to a natural cottagecore island, but just with that rougher edge. Despite its tougher appearance, there is still something so beautiful about it. Even the trash dump looks good. There is lots of natural pathing here with overgrown elements, and the water terraforming is amazing. I love all of the brown tones, and the choices of furniture are perfect for this theme. When thinking of builds, just take inspiration from what you would find on a normal island, things like farms, train station, but as this island shows, you can put an abandoned twist on them. So there we have it. There are 25 more island themes. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out the creators, and I hope you feel inspired now. Have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.